World number 2, Iga Swiatek, joined a growing chorus of players at the Australian Open calling for greater privacy away from the court after television cameras captured an emotional moment involving Coco Gauff that the American said should have remained private. The incident followed Gauff's 59-minute quarterfinal defeat to Elena, after which the third seed retreated behind a wall near the match call area deep within the stadium. Believing herself to be out of sight, Gauff repeatedly smashed her racket on the ground. Unbeknownst to her, cameras continued to record her actions, and the footage was broadcast to viewers around the world. Gauff later expressed her displeasure, saying there was effectively no private space at the venue except for the locker room. Swiatek strongly criticized the intrusion after her own quarterfinal loss on Wednesday. The question is, are we tennis players or are we animals in the zoo, where they are observed even when they poop, the poll told reporters, highlighting concerns about constant surveillance of players even during moments of vulnerability. Fifth seed Elena Rybakina booked her place in the semi-finals of the Australian Open on Wednesday with a commanding 7-5, 6-1 victory over six-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek at Melbourne Park. After a tightly contested opening set, the 28-year-old Kazakh produced a dominant second-set performance, winning 8 of her last 9 games to underline her authority on the Rod Laver Arena. Rybakina struck 11 aces and 26 winners as she ended Swiatek's hopes of completing a career Grand Slam. Chasing her first Australian Open title, Rybakina will face American Jessica Pegula for her place in Saturday's final. Jessica Pegula continued her impressive late-in-career surge on Wednesday by defeating Amanda Atmantsova 6-2, 7-6 in the Australian Open quarterfinals. The 31-year-old Buffalo native made history by becoming the first woman in the Open era to reach her first 3 Grand Slam semi-finals after turning 30. Pegula controlled the opening set before holding her nerve in the tiebreak to close out the match. She will face Elena Rybakina with a place at the final at stake. Novak Djokovic's Australian Open's campaign received a fortunate boost on Wednesday when quarterfinal opponent Lorenzo Musetti was forced to retire due to injury. The fourth-seeded Serbian was trailing 6-4, 6-3, 2-1 when Musetti, the fifth seed, suffered a right thigh injury. The Italian took a medical timeout and attempted to continue but was clearly hampered and soon called an end to the match. Djokovic advanced to the semi-finals despite being 2 sets down at the time of retirement. San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama said he was horrified by the deaths of 2 American citizens who were shot by masked federal agents in Minneapolis, addressing the issue candidly despite its political insensitivity. The French forward suggested the team's public relations department had offered guidance on how to respond, but said he could not remain silent. PR has tried, but I'm not going to sit here and give some politically correct answer, Wembanyama said. Every day, I wake up and I see the news and I'm horrified. I think it's crazy that some people make it sound like it's acceptable, like the murder of civilians is acceptable. No formal charges or details of any local, state or federal investigation into the incidents have been public. Bill Belichick will not be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility, according to reports by ESPN and The Athletic. The decision comes just days after the class of 2026 is set to be announced during the NFL Honors broadcast on February 5th. Belichick won a record 6 Super Bowls as head coach and posted a record of 266 to 121 record over 24 seasons with the New England Patriots, including an undefeated regular season in 2007. He also won 2 Super Bowls as defensive coordinator of the New York Giants. According to ESPN, Belichick failed to reach the required 40 votes from the 50-member selection committee. The report added the committee member and former Indianapolis Colts general manager Bill Polian argued Belichick should wait a year as form of accountability for Spygate and Deflategate controversies. Belichick's teams frequently eliminated Poland-built Colts sides led by Peyton Manning during the 2000s, adding historical tension to the decision. The PCB on Wednesday confirmed the category renewals of 89 local players ahead of the upcoming PSL, promoting 5 players to the prestigious Platinum category. According to the press release, those elevated were T20 captain Salman Ali Agha, Sabzada Farhan, Mohammad Nawaz, Hassan Ali, and Abrar Ahmed. Going forward, each franchise may retain a maximum of 4 players, limited to 1 player per category, the statement said. Following the completion of retentions, franchises will participate in their first ever player auction scheduled for February 11th to complete their squads. The PCB also announced that the registration deadline for foreign players has been extended to February 3rd. Chelsea have urged their travelling supporters to remain vigilant in Naples after 2 fans were hospitalized ahead of Wednesday's Champions League fixture. In a statement, the Premier League club confirmed the injuries were not life-threatening but did not provide further details on how the incident occurred. 2 fans are being treated in hospital, having sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Chelsea said. The club reiterated its earlier advice, reminding supporters to exercise extreme caution while in the city. Earlier this month, Chelsea had warned fans against wearing club-identifying clothing or moving visibly as supporters in Naples. Chelsea currently sit 5th in the Champions League standing, 8 points behind leaders Arsenal, while Napoli are placed 25th.